morning and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host. Good morning, I'm Joanna Coles, and May is Beef Month, and Kiah Twisselman, she's with the Kentucky Beef Council, Director of Consumers Affairs, is with us today, and we're going to do something fun.
We are. It's going to be something a little different.
It is, so I'm interested to see how this is going to work out, but we're going to grill meatballs.
Yes,
okay.
Which is not something that I think people usually think about.
Right, yeah.
So this recipe is a Mediterranean meatball kebab recipe.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our 93.7 lean ground beef.
So this is very lean.
This is a very lean ground beef. You can get it a little leaner, but we're going to do this, and since we're using a lean ground beef, we're going to add some different ingredients to it that'll help it bind together when we form these meatballs.
Okay, so people can feel really great about eating it because it's going to have all that zinc iron protein and lean beef. Okay,
Exactly.
so we have a pound of beef here.
A pound of beef, yep, and we're going to start with that, and then we're going to add in these breadcrumbs right here.
All right.
So these breadcrumbs is going to help it stick together a little bit more.
All right.
After the breadcrumbs, you can either do 2 egg whites or 1 whole egg. We're just going to do 1 whole egg.
One
right
whole
now.
egg seems easier, absolutely.
A lot easier, but you could do either way.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to add in some freshly chopped parsley to add in some really good flavors and a little bit of color to those meatballs here. And then we're gonna add in some other delicious seasonings.
Okay.
So we got your basic salt and pepper, of course.
Absolutely.
We're gonna put those on there.
That parsley's gonna add such freshness to
Definitely.
the meatball.
We're gonna do some cumin, so this is gonna give it a little bit more of a spicy flavor. And then, because I love it so much, we're gonna add in some minced garlic to that as well.
All right. And now I'm ready to mix, right?
Yeah, you're ready to mix. So you can just get in there with your hands. I find that hands are a lot easier to use than a spoon. And it's kind of fun, right?
I
It's like
know,
playing
right?
with
My kids
meat
love making meatballs. And so I have to get them to stop, though, because I know you guys always say don't overwork.
Don't overwork your meat.
Yeah, just
if
get
you-
it all mixed in,
If
right?
you work with it too much, you're going to start breaking down that muscle tissue, and we don't want that to happen. So just make sure that it's all mixed together really well, and then once it is, we're going to start forming those meatballs.
Okay.
So when we grill them, we're going to form them, and then we're going to actually put them on these skewers. So you can use metal skewers or you can use wooden skewers. To avoid flaming or burning the skewers, if you're using a wooden one, it's good to soak them in water for about 30 minutes or so beforehand, just to avoid any of that flame or heat catching.
Okay, so that's
them.
is that a good size?
That is perfect. You are a professional. I hear your daughter makes the best meatballs.
She loves to make meatballs, so I'm a little bit out of practice, and she says mine are some big, some small, so you're probably going to witness that, Kiah.
They all have their own, meatball personality.
I know, right? And since they're going on a skewer, now how long do we cook these? I mean, what temperature are we looking for with
So
these?
the recipe actually calls to cook them in the oven.
Oh, okay.
But we like to say that you could cook anything on a grill.
Absolutely.
So, on our grill, we're using a Holland grill, and so its temperature reaches about 400 degrees, which is what you would cook it in the oven for. And it's going to cook a little bit like a burger patty since it's that ground beef mixture. So I would do it a few minutes on each side, depending on what kind of a grill you're using, and then just roll it probably about 4 different times so you can get all sides of it. But I think about 4 on a kebab like that is good. That gives them space. They can all kind of cook evenly together. And then once you grill those, you can either serve them by themselves, because who doesn't just love a meatball by itself?
How fun is that? Yeah.
Or we can also put them on a flatbread. So we have some flatbreads here that you can put them on and serve that way.
So would you make like a meatball sandwich kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like a meatball sandwich, a meatball flatbread. You can serve it in a roll like a sandwich if you want to.
Okay. And is that what all these toppings are for?
Yes. So we kind of make it a meatball kebab buffet thing, so everybody can add their own flavors. So I should probably stop waving this at you.
No, it's completely fine.
But we have some freshly chopped tomatoes, some diced red onion, some freshly chopped cucumber, and then we are going to put a little bit tzatziki sauce, or we have this Greek dressing, which is very similar. It has some cucumber and garlic flavors in it.
So it's very traditional Greek.
Very traditional, yes.
And so this is something, like if you're cooking the same thing over and over and over again, this is something really great to kind of give you a different spin on your beef recipes.
Absolutely.
And it really is going to impress your friends, because who wouldn't like Mediterranean meatball subs? I mean, that sounds great to me.
And I love all of the fresh produce that pairs so well with it, because it's just really nice and refreshing for the summer.
Absolutely. And beef is where there's the life of the party, right, Kiah?
Beef is the life of the party. You've got it.
All right, so if you want this recipe and all the other great recipes, go to KentuckyBeefRecipes.com, find them, or pick up the phone and give Caitlin and Kiah a call. They love to talk about beef.
We do.
And so they can help you out at any time. Thanks, Kiah, for coming down and visiting with us. We appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show. Remember, if you have any questions or need some help cooking beef this summer, make sure to give them a call. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topics, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.